Welcome back, Hodlers. Today we're going to be talking about Cardano. Obviously, it hit above $3. We all knew it was coming, so here it is. If you do like this content, go to give me a like and subscribe to the channel for more crypto news and content. Let's go ahead and get into it. First and foremost, Cardano has moved above that $3 mark and is now rallying above. Right now, I think we're chilling out for a little bit, but that's okay. We're still around this zone. We're not quite at $3 just right now, but we did surpass it, reaching a market capitalization, I should say, of $99 billion, a huge amount for Cardano, and is certainly on track for its Alonzo hard fork on September 12th. We do see that on the announcements. Twitter saying yesterday they upgraded Cardano testnet, successfully deploying Plutus smart contract capability. The focus is now on the final component testing and exchange integration ahead of the Alonzo mainnet upgrade that's still on track for deployment on September 12th. So we are still expecting that deployment on September 12th. Still a lot to come. Obviously, right now we're riding that wave. We're riding this news, but the rest of cryptocurrency is doing well too. So really, Cardano's performance is kind of around everything else as well. I don't see this as an absurd launch up, but it is very good. I mean, a $3 Cardano is nothing to sneeze at. Absolutely, it's a great price, and I think at this point, anyone that was buying Cardano at say roughly 3 cents, I think is close to my first purchase, around 3 cents, 3 to 4 cents. That's a massive increase in terms of price. So obviously, Cardano has been a very good investment in terms of ROI. It's beat out most other cryptocurrencies. Of course, it's going to have more risk factor than say Bitcoin or say Ethereum. So if you want less risk, you pile on more Bitcoin. If you want a little bit more risk, but maybe not as much as Cardano, pile on more of Ethereum, and then ultimately Cardano. And mainly the reason why I say it in that sequence is because there's less trading data on Cardano. I'm not saying that one is better than the other. I do believe in Cardano in the long term. Now, a lot of people would ask me if I'm going to take profits from Cardano. I'm probably not. I'm probably looking for more around the $5 range to start DCAing out very slowly. That being said, I recognize the price that I bought at is extremely low, and I wouldn't look down on anyone for taking profit absolutely at this price. $3 Cardano, like I said, is nothing to sneeze at, but I still believe that we have a lot more to go. And often I generally judge where I take profit off the Bitcoin Rainbow, which we'll probably take a look at later on this week. Now, in terms of the technical indicators, they do say that the RSI fell below the 70 line during the consolidation period of Cardano. We can go ahead and take a look at that kind of here. At least on our daily chart, we did go down. Our RSI is currently at 68. If we go down to our 4-hour chart, we do see that we had that little bit of a lull here. So we did a pump up through this whole period, going at the top of the RSI and then lowering down in this kind of consolidation phase, kind of lowering down to this point. We did pump up in the last couple hours here to make our move above $3, tested that, and are now trading just under $3, so $2.95. And of course, still a lot of room on the RSI to continue moving up. So that's one of the indicators that they mention. They also make mention of the MACD. It looks like they were going through, and we'll take a larger look at this chart here. Now, when they wrote this article, they discussed that the MACD was changing in trend. We'll take a look at that really quick. So the MACD was kind of changing. It was getting there, but unfortunately, it didn't quite make it. And I think that's because of our recent dip here below $3. And I think that was the rejection that basically caused it. But we are still close to making another cross for the MACD. So by all means, within the day, because we still have the new daily candle that started here for 23 hours. So we just had our close roughly 15 minutes ago. So there's still plenty of time to get another cross and to move back up into the bullish territory. So I'm not terribly concerned about what the MACD is doing, but right now it is showing general bullish for the indicators that we do see. Now, Crypto Stud did tweet this out on Twitter saying, what do you think about ADA? Will it reach $3.60 or retrace back to $2.60 first. So basically saying, will it go up to that $3.60 plotted out here, or is it going to go down to the $2.60? Now, I do think right now that the market is just generally bullish. We do have the bullish trend, so I do think at this point, if we're going to see any number, it's going to be to the upside. And even now, we're seeing a repump after the dip here, and we do see Bitcoin pushing back up to the 50,000, and then Ethereum back up to 38. So now that being said, ADA against Ethereum right now is currently down a little bit. It is still fighting with Ethereum because Ethereum is pumping pretty hard in the last couple of days here. But when you look at ADA and Bitcoin, ADA Bitcoin has done phenomenally over the last couple of weeks. You see this incredible rise, and you also see this line up here. This is really old from when I first took a look at this chart, marking down the all-time high for Cardano. Now it doesn't really matter because there's not much trading data here. This is really hard to base anything off of. Cardano was brand new. We knew nothing. It was all speculation, this big pump. But now we're actually getting close back to that around 9,000 Satoshis area for Cardano. Will Cardano beat that 9,000 Satoshi? I think most definitely it will. I think that this is probably going to happen when Bitcoin is just trading level like it is right now. So we could see a potential shoot up to that number. Now, if we do make a similar move up from this point here, we see that's 91%. You can see 90% right there brings us up to 11,517 Satoshis. So I do think more than likely we can hit that all-time high for the ADA Bitcoin valuation. I don't think that there's anything wrong with seeing that number. But obviously right now it's time to celebrate Cardano at $3. I'm definitely still holding. Again, I'm not going to be taking any profits from Cardano until roughly around the $5 mark. Even then it's going to be very, very sparse because I'm still expecting an $8 to $9 Cardano within this market cycle. Who knows? It could be by September. I don't think it will be by the end of September. I personally think we'll still be fighting into 2022 for this market cycle, but I guess anything is possible, and we could see a healthy Cardano in the next month, but more in line with the bet of by the end of this year, sometime into 2022. Now remember too that Cardano hit a market cap of $99 billion, almost that $100 billion market cap. Obviously, we're in uncharted territory with Cardano. We're definitely in new highs and seeing some crazy numbers. 100 billion brings it 1/4 of the price of Ethereum. And I think last time we even compared the Cardano price and the Ethereum price, Ethereum was around 315 billion. So right now they're 445 billion. So when people ask me, well, why do you think Cardano could hit 315 billion? Well, just look at how fast we're growing right now, considering how much time we have left potentially in the market cycle. And I do think we have months, not years, obviously, but I do think we have months. And I think a lot of people think we have weeks, but I think we have a little bit longer than that. But that being said, I do think the potential of hitting that $300 to $400 billion market cap for Cardano is very easily achievable, which brings us back to our price predictions that we have discussed before. So obviously, everything that I've discussed is completely achievable for Cardano. There's plenty of health in the crypto space. And just as a little tidbit of information, Twitter is now taking Bitcoin tips very soon. So eventually you'll be able to tip people on Twitter. Amazing. That's it for me, everyone. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe to the channel for more crypto news and content, and of course, happy hodling.